Good evening and a very warm welcome to this week's Out and About. Well, continuing on from our Diwali theme from last week, we now take you to the British Museum in central London, where renowned charity Sabrang Arts hosted a very special afternoon of Diwali celebrations.
We are here at the British Museum, the iconic British Museum where we are celebrating Diwali. British Museum has got a wonderful community outreach program where they forge partnerships, collaborations with community groups like ours. And we have been very fortunate to have that relationship established with them. Over the last 2 years, this is really a finale of our Roots and Changes Gujarati Influences project. And British Museum had loaned us loads of objects which we had displayed at the Brent Museum. And today we are here to show the general population how diasporic communities celebrate the festivals. Diwali is a main one, but we also recently celebrated Navratri, which was the festival of 9 nights. And it's really important to have this cross-cultural exchange where new ideas are exchanged when we come to British Museum, because you can see all over the museum there are so many, not just Indian, but there are lots of Western people as well. And my aim is to deepen their knowledge of the collections which they have. For example, in the South Asian gallery, we have got a beautiful sitar which was donated by Pandit Ravi Shankar's foundation, donated by Anushka Shankar and Sukanyaji, and another beautiful pair of tablas which was donated by the Alaraka Foundation. And to pay tribute to these legends, we are having a live performance with none other than the tabla maestro Pandit Sanju Sahai. And he's going to be performing with a vocalist and a sitar artist, a young upcoming artist, Debi Priya Sarkar, really essentially showing how the senior musicians work with the upcoming young artists and continue our music traditions. Also in the Houghton Gallery, we have a beautiful session of storytelling. Debi Gunaratna is going to tell the story of the birth of Sita. Nobody knows, or very few people know, how Sita ji was born, and she has created this beautiful story which is weaved with the objects in the gallery. So the whole purpose of this celebration is to make connection with the collections which they have here.
Okay, so we are here today at the British Museum and celebrating Diwali. So British Museum is actually hosting Diwali celebration for everybody to come and enjoy and celebrate together. So Sabrang Arts, part of Sabrang Arts, we are going to be doing lots of workshops, diva making, dressing up, so giving an opportunity to everybody to just be part of Diwali. And then I'm going to be conducting a dance workshop where everybody can take part and learn a little bit about our folk tradition, our dance basically, our music. And then that will be followed by performances. So once they've settle down from the workshop, they can then enjoy a performance, what dance can actually lead to. So that's what we're doing, and our dances are very much based on Diwali, full of lights and celebratory mood. So it should be very exciting. We're very excited.
Well, it's very close to my heart because we are doing it for the next generation. You know, our traditions are oral traditions, and we have to pass our rich cultural heritage to the next generation. It's very important for them to take pride in their culture. And for the last 30 years, Sabrang Arts has been promoting South Asian arts. We are a community group, but all of us are volunteers, and it gives lot of people platforms to perform, to take part, do workshops, and today you'll see a whole host of workshops, for example, sari draping, henna painting, clay pot decorating, some dance workshop as well, and of course performances. And collaboration is at the heart of our work. So today we also have the Neasden Temple dancers who have come here, and you can see this beautiful backdrop which they have brought here. So Sabrang Arts works with museums, British Museum, Brent Museum, Neasden Temple, and when everybody brings their positive whatever they have together and put it in a melting pot, beautiful things comes out. So this is what we have been doing over the years.
It's very important not only for the Western, the host community, but even for our Indian people, our younger generation, to celebrate Diwali. And when we do it in the family, that's one thing. When we take it out into the world, into a place like this, British Museum, I think that gives you a little, it makes you very proud of your culture, and you feel like you want to know more, celebrate it. And it's very important for the younger generation, definitely. And then, of course, the host community will witness how we celebrate Diwali.
So I am part of the Roots and Changes team, and I'm a research associate, and I have been involved in documenting the oral histories from the Indian diaspora that have come over from India and East Africa.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Diwali celebrations at the British Museum. So what I'm going to do for the next 45 minutes is a dance workshop. 1, 2, 3.
It gives us an opportunity to celebrate Diwali at this beautiful British Museum with Sabrang Arts, who are always trying to promote culture and our dancing through different various age ranges. Been involved with them for many years, and this is maybe the 5th or 6th show that we've done.
So I'm really happy to be here today. I'm not actually Gujarati, but I've been part of many Gujarati shows now, and really it's really nice for me to be able to experience a different part of the Indian culture and just explore different types of dance, and yeah, just really happy to be here today.
Hi, and yes, for me Diwali is such an important time of the year, and I think living in the UK it's so important to retain that culture. We make such an effort at Christmas and Easter, and Diwali should be no different. It's such a beautiful time, and we've both got little children, and if we don't continue and expose them to the dancing and the music and the colours and the culture, it'll get lost, and they absolutely love it. They really enjoy it, and I think both of our kids are coming today, so really looking forward to seeing their mummies perform.
देशनी अम्बे मानी शोभे गोखे गोखे माना दिवडा बळेने नमन करे नर नारी अंबानी सिंह पर शोभे असवारी हो सिंह पर शोभे असवारी
More entertainment coming your way, but after this very short break. Welcome back to Out and About. Welcome back to Out and About. For those of you who have just joined us, in today's show we're at the British Museum in central London, where Sabrang Arts are hosting a very special Diwali afternoon.
वागे ढोलने रण के नुपुर के हयु हवे हाथ ना रे वागे ढोलने रण के नुपुर के हयु हवे हाथ ना रे.
It's really important. These are our roots, so it's really important for them to understand our culture, our where we come from, all our festivals as well. Diwali is one of the most joyous, one of the most important festivals.
Swagatam o Mahabhaga, Swagatam o Mahabhaga, Swagatam o Mahabhaga, Swagatam o Mahabhaga.
At such an iconic event and an iconic venue in London, it really resonates with us as British Hindus to be able to celebrate with such a multi-diverse population.
I am a third generation storyteller. My grandfather and my father were storytellers before me. So I come up steeped in story being both an everyday thing and something to share. And for me, telling stories is what I was born to do. Aibo in Sri Lanka, where I was born, means hi, hello, welcome, how are you, have a good day, live long, live well, live happily ever after. All that in one word. In Sri Lanka, it was discovered 20,000 years ago, Ravana had his kingdom. Now to us in Sri Lanka, Ravana is not a 10-headed demon. Oh no, he was a great king. His 10 heads were supposed to be a head for medicine, a head for architecture, a head for science, and the list goes on. Of course, he loved beautiful things, and he was a very wise man. He settled his capital city way up high in a place called Nura Elia. And Nura Elia has beautiful flowers, plants, waterfalls. He built his palace so that it looked like it was floating in the clouds. It was made of white marble. The windows had ivory. The doors were encrusted with gems. The floor was polished. It had carpets, and on those carpets they scattered red and white blossoms.
And it's so wonderful to do this collaborative kind of event with Sabrang Arts, and here at the British Museum you can see so many children and adults enjoying themselves, learning about Diwali and also the importance of South Asian culture here in the UK today.
If we start there, Also, a sari is this long, and we're supposed to wear it without buttons or belts or bows or anything like that.
Wonderful to be here at the British Museums to celebrate Diwali, and it's a huge crowd here, and Lataji has worked very, very hard to put all this together, and we're looking forward. We start at 1:30 p.m, so in about 15 minutes we should be performing, and it's so nice to see that we're able to spread our music, our culture, and share it with the wider world.
Oh, it's just a wonderful event, and I'm so honoured to be involved. Thank you, Lataji, for asking me. Here at the British Museum, it's so famous, and it's an opportunity to also share our culture with the wider community and young listeners as well. So, and also the exhibits. Pandit Ravi Shankar Sitar is here. So by playing sitar and tabla, we sort of bring those exhibits to life. It's a wonderful opportunity to just connect with our past, with the traditions that we've held for generations, and just be able to bring it to a wider audience. So it means a lot to me, being born and brought up here in the UK, to be able to experience this tradition and share it with everybody else.
That Diwali is, of course, a festival of family get-together, but also I would urge everybody to understand the story of Diwali and what it means. It is more about the victory of good over evil, the story of families coming together, celebrating together, and basically keep our cultural heritage alive.
राम लखन घरे आव्या अयोध्या जगमग जगमग करे सिया राम लखन घरे आव्या अयोध्या जगमग जगमग करे
जगमग जगमग करे झळहळ झळहळ करे
जगमग जगमग करे झळहळ झळहळ करे
दीपावली पर्व मनावे अयोध्या
say thank you to Sabrang Arts for this beautiful performance. Thank you to Lata Desai for organizing it. I'd just like to say that not only seeing the Hindu community here together, but everybody else from all around London. Also, our young population, being able to come and see the performance that we've had today has been something truly amazing. I've come from Zimbabwe, so being able to see a performance here in London has been truly amazing.
I think it's so important, that Sabrang Arts is able to present this wonderful performance here at the British Museum to a channel audience, not just to an Indian audience or a Gujarati audience. So it's really, really wonderful performance here. Thank you so much.
Well, huge thanks to Lata Desai and of course the entire team at Sabrang Arts for putting on those grand Diwali celebrations. That's all we've got time for in this week's show, but as always, we'll be back at the same time, same place next week. So until then, have a wonderful week, take care, bye-bye.